Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So, it has been a while since I've uploaded, and I do apologise on that because the Road to Glory is actually doing very well. You guys seem to like it, and then I didn't upload it anymore. Now, why didn't I upload it anymore? So right now, I've basically moved house. You know, I was living with a bunch of guys and a bunch of YouTubers in Leeds, and now we've moved to Liverpool. Now, I still live with Bruce HD and it's Haber. But in this new place, because it's a new house, it didn't have internet. So we've only got internet as of the most recent days. Previous to that, I've been streaming / uploading, not uploading on 4G. And no joke, it takes 2 hours, and it was taking 2 hours to upload the video. So to put it politely, unless I was very prepared, it was a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. But now we've got internet, I can upload videos in about half an hour, so happy days. So that is where the Road to Glory ended. The Road to Glory ended up on about 1.3, 1.4 million coins in 7 days, which isn't too bad. Bear in mind, again, I was playing on 4G, and yeah, it wasn't too shabby. So, what are we going to go through today? Right now, I'm just going to go through the current trading method I'm using. The reason I'm doing this is because it's just a very good method. Plus, I wouldn't mind redirecting just about everyone from my Twitch to this video, because everyone's going to be asking me, what am I doing, what I'm doing. It's like, bang, here's a video on what I'm doing. So, to put it short, I'm trading with special cards, and on top of that, I'm trading with special cards with Chem styles. Now, as you guys most recently know, EA decided to increase the Chem style price range. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is not something I expected, because I kind of presumed, I was like, okay, well, if they increase one Chem style price range, I feel like the coding probably means they have to go increase all of their price ranges. Wasn't the case in the end, but there we go. So Shadow is now worth 11k, which is now absolutely insane, you know. But that's really good now, because when there's a new card on FIFA, we'll say new team, a new special card, if there is one with a Shadow, it actually makes it very rare and very expensive, because obviously someone like a Gabriel Jesus, someone like a Ferland Mendy are flooded with Shadow Chem styles. But new players won't be flooded with Shadow Chem styles, and the only way for them to have Chem styles put on them will be, I guess, Chem styles attained in packs via like objectives and whatever, or paying 11k, which means on the new players, every single player of a Shadow and a Hunter Chem style will be like, you know, a fair bit more expensive. Which, and on top of that, it also means players which don't have many Shadow or Hunter Chem styles applied on them make them a fair bit more expensive, which is why I trade with special cards and trade with special cards with Hunter and Shadow. So, what should we start off with? This video, I guess we'll start off with, just showing you how much money you make on these players. No, I guess I'll tell you the concept. The concept of this is that these players fluctuate quite a lot. There's a lack of supply of these special cards. So as a result of there being a lack of supply of these special cards, they'll fluctuate a lot because, you know, let's say there's loads of demand in the morning, boom, Cavalio's 50k, but then there's no demand in the evening, he's 30k. That won't ever happen. That's just an exaggerated example. So what you do is you write down what they peak for, and then you buy, you know, give them profit on the peak. So for example, Cavalio, I imagine I probably had something like 30, sorry, I imagine I written down that he sells for, with a Shadow or Hunter for 43k. Then I want to pick this card up for like 38k. This Semedo, for example, I bought with his Shadow. Shadow, he said, this is a really interesting card by the way. Shadow, he sells for 140. Without his Shadow, he sells for 128. We got this one for 122, so there was yeah, nice little like 11k profit. Waz is another example. We got him with a Hunter for 51k, sells for 59k. And then these two cards are really interesting because he was going for 17 to 19k last night, but then flooded for 12k, so I went and picked a lot of him up. And there's Lil Neuer. So you can see that my chance list is absolutely flooded with these players. With this method, you're not expecting players to sell on instantly, but obviously, you know, you do want them selling probably before you know, promos or whatever. So, let's go through the process. So, I'm going to go and show you this right now, which is my spreadsheet, because I'm a bit of a nerd, on the prices. So, right here we've got the base of these cards. So, we've got Candice, Thorgan Hazard, Caustic, Acuna, Kolarov, and Watson, who is a silver in form. And then what their prices are with a Hunter, / what their prices aren't with a Hunter, because I don't have half their prices, and what their prices are with his Shadow. So now what this is going to lead me to do is I'm now going to go through them one by one and see if there's any good deals. So, and I'll teach you part 2 of this method. So for example, we're going to go and start off with Candice, and there we go, we're just going to go and type his name in the game. And now the reason this guy's actually expensive is because of the Superliga icon, what's it called, icon swap things. So we're going to go and search for him in game. Now I know that his normal base card sells for 18,250. So about 15k would be good profit. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to go and buy every single one of these. This guy, by the way, is not the hardest card in the world to sell. So given that I would sell for 18,250, basically I'll be making about 2.5 to 3k a card. But then if you add that, that's 5k. That's 15k right there. Given that they will sell on for 18 and or 18,250, which won't be the hardest thing in the world. You see, I went and bought a massive amount of these. This is because they're again previously going for 17 to 19k, and then they're mass listed for 12. So I was like, I'm not going to turn down potentially 150k on him, given that I can sell him. So there's the first player. Now, of course, we want to go and look for him with a Hunter and Shadow. Now, he is a striker, so he's not going to be as good with a Shadow, because obviously, who wants to put a Shadow? Also, there probably won't be many put with a Shadow, but we can expect to see him with a Hunter. Now, again, on this list, I have... on this list, if we can go and find it, there we go. I have, okay, Candias with a... that's actually meant to be a Hunter. With a Hunter, it sells for 21k. So, what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to head over and look for him with a Hunter. Now, I know he sells for 21k, so are there any on the market? There aren't any on the market. Oh, no, there is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add this to my transfer list. When you see a card that is... well, when you see a card... let's say I've written down these sells for 21k. How I find these players' prices is you add the cheapest one on the market to your transfer target. So I'm going to go and add this one to my transfer targets. Now, if it sells on, of course, I know because it will be, okay, card sold on. It's like if you were looking at an Aubameyang for 150k, and we're like, I don't know if it's a good deal. You add it to your transfer targets, it sells on. What happens? It's now in the transfer targets and it's sold for 150k. Now, what this is giving you data. Data is amazing with this method. Because now I know that a Sabitzer with a Hunter will sell for 65, a Dele Alli with a Shadow will sell for 240, a Sabitzer with a Shadow will sell for 70. Because if you know what these cards sell for, you know what to buy them for. So that's how I have these prices. If you wonder how these prices are got in the first place, the way I get these prices is I'll add them to the transfer targets. If they sell on, I'll write it down. So imagine like Sabitzer when it's sold for, what is it? 71k. So what I'd go and do is I'd go and write down Sabitzer. I go Sabitzer. I then go and put his rating in. I don't know, you don't even have to do this. This is his base card, so I don't think I have a price for his base card. But because he's just sold for 65k of a Shadow, I'll then go and head, sorry, of a Hunter. I then go and head over to the Hunter column and go put 65.5k. And he's also going to sold on 70k with a Shadow, so I'll go and put 70k with a Shadow. Because now when I go look at this a bit, so let's go have a little look at him right now. If I see him with a Hunter, I'm confident, okay, well, he can sell for 65k. I've seen him sell before for 65k. He's probably got a pretty decent chance of selling again. So let's go have a little look how Sabitzer's looking. So with a Hunter, again, we know he sells for 65. Although there are none on the market up to 73. So what am I going to do? Because there's none for the price I already know he sells for, but the cheapest on the market is more than what I already know he sells for. I'm going to go and add this to my transfer targets, because if he sells for 71, I know I can sell him for 71. And likewise with Shadow, we've just seen one for sale for 70. Let's see if there's any good deals. Not really, and again, because there's nothing below the price I know he sells for, I'm going to go and add the cheapest one to the transfer targets, which is going to be you. And again, if it sells on, then we can just add it to our data. And as you can see, I've done this for a lot of players. Now, of course, some of the players you add won't sell because, there's not always demand for them. But yeah, it's really, really good just to build up your bank of knowledge with these players. And let's say, how much can you expect to make from this? You could honestly expect anywhere from like 40 to 70k an hour. You can get absolute bangers. I mean, see if there's any on this transfer list that are relatively good. Off the top of my head. Yeah, this Gomez was... oh no, it wasn't that Gomez. I got one Gomez for 89k. Sold him for 108k, so that's like 15k profit right there, just on one player. Bellarabi, I got a few for 24k last night and been selling for like 28, 29. I got two Daniel Waz for 52k, selling for 60k, so there is some really, really good money in this. See if there's any other examples. These dog teams we've got as an SBC investment. You can see that you do start stacking up on players, which is a little bit worrying. Also, some players fluctuate a lot. Orosic's actually down in price, and that's because the hype around Orosic's completely died off. Now, I guess I'll show you these while I'm here, these silver informs. Now, it's kind of weird because you'd argue, why would anyone demand silver informs? Now, my theory is that a lot of people try and price fix these cards. And as a result of them trying to price fix these cards, people just buy them for stupid prices. But yeah, so they're not too bad. So Doyle, I'll show you right now. I've written down that he will sell for 10,250. I have silver inform Russian, and again, So the first time I looked at him, he sold for 14k. Second time I looked at him, he sold for 15k. Third time I looked at him, he sold for 19k. And this is again just how I track the data. So Pellegrino, first time I sold, 9.5k, then 10k. This guy's a gold inform, silver inform, and it's just how I track all the prices. So the further right, I guess, the more expensive. Now, this guide with all my prices is part of my sub perk on Twitch. If you guys don't know, basically, on Twitch, I offer a sub perk where you get daily trading guides every single day. This could be including silver trading prices, icon trading prices. But as I've kind of demonstrated, hopefully I've shown you guys how to track players' prices and how to, basically get data. So we'll go through a few of these one by one and see if they're good. Again, this guy, I got an absolute ton of him last night for like 12, well, under 12k. And as I say, he fluctuates up to 17, 19k. You literally, I mean, two literally sold on last night. How much did they sell on last night for? Given that we can get them for 12k, I've already got rid of them. I think it was 15k and 16k, so yeah, not too bad. Seems like it's been mass listed right now. Yeah. Honestly, I would have no objection to buying all of these cards, but I won't do it on the video. But take my word for it, I will more likely than not go and buy every single one of those cards off video. Now we head over to the next one, Pellegrino, but as I, what's it called? The cheaper silvers, you don't really look for them with a chem style. It's more about just picking them up for cheap. Ooh, not bad. So this guy will go and sell for 10k, so I'll go and make only 1k after tax, but he's not exactly a hard card to sell on. I mean, let's have a little look. What's he looking like under 10 right now? He can be flooded in all fairness. No, he's not that mad. You know, I bought him for 9.5. How many are up for 10? So 10 seems to be, or even 9.9 seems to be the flooded point. So I could go and sell him probably for 9.8k, and it wouldn't take the longest of times. So, what players can you do this method with? So chem styles will probably be effective on any players up to probably about 300k. So you can trade with probably the likes of, again, I actually trade with every single special card that isn't currently in packs. Don't really want to be trading with special cards that are currently in packs, because if they're in packs, the supply is going to fluctuate a lot more than cards that aren't in packs. Fluctuate normally with downwards trend and go down and down and down. Some of the bigger cards that I do this with is Scream Motor Mendy's quite nice to do it with. Werner's Inform card's quite nice to do it with. Inform 9 Golan, the 86 9 Golan, that's quite an interesting one. Normal gold card, 355k. Card with a Hunter, 366k. Card with a Shadow, 370k. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. But this is how I've been trading. I've generally been probably making about anywhere from 2 to 400k a day. Really good money on it. So yeah, I couldn't recommend it anymore. So I think we're going to be wrapping up the video. Again, what do you want to do? First, you want to get yourself the data. How do you get the data? You search a special card. You add the cheapest one to your transfer targets. If it sells on, you write it down. You do it with players with Shadow and Hunter. And yeah, also there's no hurry to sell them. You know, given that you don't need coins. You know, I've got 3.2 million sitting around. I don't know how much of these. Probably about 2.78, probably 3 million coins worth of special cards in here. So yeah, obviously do kind of want to get out them for Black Friday, but I don't think there's any hurry because Black Friday I think they're already going to drop. You know, Team Week 1 to Team Week 10. I think the majority of the cards I'm trading with, maybe a Dele Alli could get re-released and a Wijnaldum will get re-released, but I really can't see them re-releasing an Acuna, a Bellarabi, a Waz. You know, these aren't top tier demanded cards, so especially these plebs right here, you know. So I don't think we've got too much to worry about in terms of selling before Black Friday, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's given you a good insight to what I'm trading with. Again, at the moment I am streaming on Twitch 12 hours a day, so do make sure to check that out. Something interesting coming. So you guys who are missing the Road to Glory, I will be doing, probably at the beginning of next month, a Road to Glory where I'm trading for 3-4 hours a day on the Road to Glory and no 6 PM rash investing. Basically, the idea is it's meant to be a relatable Road to Glory. Because when you guys maybe watch these Road to Glories, you'll see me making maybe 400k maybe at 6 PM. But that's unrelatable because, you know, you can't always be there. So the idea of this Road to Glory is going to be a pure trading Road to Glory, and we're going to be doing SBC. So yeah, more information on that to come, but that will be something for you guys who are enjoying the last Road to Glory. Don't worry, because there will be one coming starting around about the 1st of December, which should be good. So, and it will be, the idea is for 0 to a million in 7 days with only 3 hours a day, but that's not very catchy. But yeah, enough waffling. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and yeah, see you guys with another video tomorrow. We're going to get back to the daily videos.